everyone. So we are in Calican right now. We reached here crossing the bridge out here. That's the Isle of Skye bridge. So we crossed the bridge through an island, as you can see there, and we took a left turn to reach here to Saucy Mary's restaurant and lodge. Okay, see you there. After 2 days in our Scotland trip, we started off day 3 with refreshing breakfast from Saucy Mary Hotel. Today is going to be a bit hectic since we need to cover locations near Isle of Skye, after which we need to travel all the way to Glasgow. Scotland is mainly divided into lowlands and highlands, and the highlands in Scotland are very less populated. Many factors contribute to that, like harsh weather, infertile soil, but the most dangerous of the lot being Highland midges. They look like mosquito, only that it's far too nasty. These notorious creatures are found everywhere in the highlands and come in swarms. They are quite active during the summer months. Alright, too much about midges. Let's speak about the first location of the day, Kilt Rock and Mealt Falls. Situated on the edge of a cliff is a waterfalls running down the side of an island. Ever seen a waterfalls running down a high sea cliff? If yes, then please mention in the comments below. Also, this is said to be a good spot to view whales, dolphins and seals, but unlucky us didn't spot any. Our next stop was Storr, which is a short drive from Kilt Rocks. Passing on the mic to my own self. Hi everyone, so I'm in Old Man of Storr, and you can see the view behind me. So legend has it that there was a giant living here, a giant, okay, and his thumb was sticking out, and I don't know if you can see his thumb. It's still there. I can see that, probably not in the video, but there's a thumb sticking out right there. Okay, so we are gonna stop somewhere there to get a good view, so let's go. So there's a proper trekking route. I have come a bit aside just to get a good view. Isle of Skye, beautiful place in Scotland. Okay, I'll get the view from the top from there. We'll see. This place is a popular hotspot for hikers, hill walkers and photographers since the sanctuary is free to explore. Far away in the hills you can see some white dots. They are sheep, and do you know that Scotland actually has more sheep than people? Thought it was only New Zealand. Caught up with a few sheep and they seem to be pretty shy. We can go all the way to there to get a good view, and you'll be able to see from right between those two rocks. There's a small lake out there. We spent close to around 2 hours in Storr. So like I said earlier, all these places are in Isle of Skye, Isle meaning an island, and the terrain here is quite vivid with the sea on one side, mountains with fresh waterfalls on the other. One thing that stands out is that there's more shrubs than trees in this part of Scotland. Now we pass through the famous Isle of Skye bridge, which connects Isle of Skye to mainland Scotland. The next stop was at Eilean Donan Castle, situated on an island at the point where three great sea lochs meet, loch meaning lake or sea inlet in Scottish, and surrounded by some majestic scenery. It is a little wonder that the castle is now one of the most visited and most important attractions in Scottish Highlands. After a long journey, we reached Glasgow at night 10 pm, took some rest, and on the next day left to visit George Square, which being one of the 6 squares in the city centre. It is also a place for musical events, light shows, ceremonies, sporting celebrations, and for annual Remembrance Day parades. After visiting George Square, we left to visit Windermere Lake in Lake District, which is the largest natural lake in England. Strictly speaking, Windermere Lake is just called Winder, with mere meaning a lake that is broad in relation to its depth. It is also England's largest national park and a World Heritage Site. Home to Scafell Pike, its highest mountain, standing tall at 978 meters. We could spot many ducks, swans, pigeons and seagulls here, and could also see many people feeding them. We took a boat ride here, which takes about half an hour. You even have an option to hire a boat for 1 to 3 hours if you come in a group. No boating experience is really needed for that, and full safety instructions is provided. The price starts from around £30, which I felt is quite reasonable. Lake District is a popular spot for holiday goers in the country. The cruise itself was so relaxing, with great views of the mountains and the elegant hotels or houses which is by the lakeside. It is in Lake District that many famous poets, artists like William Wordsworth found inspiration for his beautiful poems. Social distancing was well maintained in the boat and the hygiene was top notch. There are about 18 islands in the lake, with many as big to house private villas in them, and short as the one right in front of you. This being the last stop, we had our lunch with this guy and left to London. I hope you liked the video. If you did, then please hit the subscribe button. Let me know how you felt about the video in the comment section.